Hello everyone, this is Colin once again. You'll have to bear with me because I'm getting over a cold, so I'm making this video anyway. We're going to continue with the Gospel of Matthew, and in the last video we discussed the genealogy, and we are still on the genealogy because there are people who have raised some questions, further questions about the genealogy found in the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 1, verses 1 through about, let's see, 11. Excuse me. And basically the other possible errors, and I say possible errors because again I'm just bringing up what other people have said are problems in the Gospel of Matthew. Basically, some people have brought up the following: that there is a problem that Jesus is not directly related to both King David and King Solomon. According to the Jews, the Messiah needs to be directly related to both David and Solomon. And how do they deduce this? Well, they say that a member of the tribe of Judah, from Genesis 49:10, that the Messiah needs to be a direct male descendant of both King David, found in 1 Chronicles 17:11, Psalm 89:28-38, Jeremiah 33:17, 2 Samuel 7 verses 12-16, and King Solomon, as found in 1 Chronicles 22:10 and 2 Chronicles 7:18. So the problem is that he's not directly related to to King Solomon or King David. Now, we'll get to the genealogy in the Gospel of Luke, because there some people have the counterpoint. But from where it stands here, Jesus is technically adopted by Joseph the carpenter. He's not direct blood relation to Solomon and David. That is one of the arguments against this genealogy. The other argument is that some people will pose the argument that if you're adopted, you are still legally an heir to what your adopted family possesses. So some people will say that because he's adopted by Joseph the carpenter, he therefore is entitled to inheriting his Joseph's he's entitled to inheritance in all purposes from Joseph's family. But some people pointed out another issue with this, because if you're going to say that he inherits everything from Joseph, everything his family possesses, then technically he would have to possess everything. Because what we find in Jeremiah chapter 22 verse 30 is an interesting passage. What it reads is the following. I'm quoting from the NRSV. Let's see, it says, "Thus says the Lord, record this man as childless, a man who shall not succeed in his days, for none of his offspring shall succeed in sitting on the throne of David and ruling again in Judah." Now, who is this man who is being cursed by God? The man is King Jeconiah, and Jeconiah can be found in Matthew's genealogy, in Jesus Christ's genealogy. Let me find it. Matthew chapter 1. I mentioned him by name in the previous video. He is found in Matthew chapter 1 verse 11. "And Josiah, the father of Jeconiah, and his brothers at the time of the deportation to Babylon." So here we have Jesus is however related to King Jeconiah. So if people are going to use the argument that because he's adopted by Joseph the carpenter, and that he inherits the messiahship, and thus he is an heir to Joseph the carpenter, that he would also inherit this curse upon the descendants of Jeconiah. So this is indeed an interesting point that people bring up, and I'm interested to see what others think of this, because if you're going to say that Jesus inherited what was Joseph's family, then he would also inherit this curse upon this part of the family of David, which would be as a result of King Jeconiah in Jeremiah chapter 22 verse 30. So I post this to you. I'm interested in people's comments from anyone to see what conversation we can come up with about this topic, and see if we can find interesting things to discuss. So thank you everyone for watching this video, and I will talk to you later. Peace be with you.